Good evening, YouTube. It's your man, Joy Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, last night was I considered one of the just just a, not a robbery, but just grand larceny. I mean, we talked about before on CS Combat Sports how we say never leave a fight in the hands of the judges. But as you know, the UFC decided to have another event in Florida again. UFC 176, so it was one of the fight nights. And the main event was Alistair Overeem versus Walt Harris. You know, Walt Harris, a while back, his daughter Anaya was murdered, and they found her. And this is the first fight he had, since her death. And my heart goes out to Big Walt, even though, he lost the fight, but, my heart goes out to the brother. But anyway, this fight here was part of the co-main event of that UFC 176. Clyde Gadea versus Angela Kill Hill. And as you know, we see these combat sports. Not too much a big fan of Angela Hill, but we give her much respect. She has been pretty busy in the past few months. It wasn't that long ago. She had at least about 3 fights the last year, 3 to 4 fights last year, and I think she fought at least 2 more before the shutdown. Anyway, Claudia Gadelha, she missed out one of her fights because of an injury, and then she was supposed to fight Alexa Grasso because Grasso came in overweight. That fight was canceled. So this was the first fight she had since her loss to Nina Azaroff. Anyway, this fight was really, I think, probably a stepping stone for Angela Hill to get up into the top 10 contendership. But this was, like I said again, a case of, not robbery, but grand larceny, as the judges gave the fight to Claude Gadelha. And, Gadelha is very happy, but, I don't think Angela Hill's too happy. Now, Gadelha had at least the first round, but then by the second round, um, Angela Hill put a whooping on her. I mean, she made her fall back, and I mean, she hit the floor, and Hill just made her just started leaking like a stuck pig. I mean, damn, she was, and as we all remember, Claude Gadelha was a two-time strawweight contender. She fought Joanna Jacek twice, but the past few years, last couple of years, she has kind of fallen off. After her fight with Jessica Andrade, she really lost a step. And then, as you said before, she lost to Nina Anzaroff. And then there was a fight where she had against Carla Esparza, who fought last week, and which some people still believe that she lost to Esparza. And just that, I feel that Claudia kind of lost a step. And I think the reason why they gave the win because, she's a former two-time strawweight contender, and I think she's just that. I think it's just some extreme prejudice against black female fighters. As you know, was that long ago that Marion Renault, our Blues and Bruiser, she had a fight where she fought against the thief and crook Ashley Evans Smith, and the judges gave the fight to Smith. And when no one, if you ever saw that fight, Smith was getting beat from pillar to post, and the judges saw in their eyes that Smith deserved to win. Or they said that the excuse they said, they gave the point because they thought Marion was Smith, and I just and I think I think her management should have pushed for some kind of hearing. And I think the same thing should go with Angela Hill. I think Angela Hill should, this should have a grand jury because those judges were criminals. That was a crime what those judges did. I mean, even though by the third round, Hill was still doing some good work, and I think and Clark was put on the defense, but to me, it wasn't enough. Even though it was a split decision, but it was not a split decision in her favor. And this is the second fight that, instead of for Claudia was given. Now, what's going to happen? I feel like since, as you know, last week, the Cookie Monster, Carla Esparza, she defeated Michelle Waterson, and I think possibly we're gonna see these two probably fight again. I think that's a possibility in the future. But what's gonna happen? If you follow Angela here, this reason why she's very much in social media. She has a little show she has sometimes. I think she comes on IG called Two Straws. Her and her buddy Jessica Panay, and Jessica Panay, her Becca Rollins, and Angela Footface Magana were part of the Mean Girls group. But I most definitely know that Angela is gonna come on. She's gonna eventually, once everything, she's gonna calm down a little bit and maybe lick her wounds. She's gonna jump on IG or maybe just any kind of social media platform and just really vent how she feel. Because I've seen it in where she cursed. She dropped the F bomb and she has all right to be angry. I mean, I would be. You put up a good fight, you knocked your opponent down, you were dominant for a good part of the one round, and put a better fight than this was by the end of the by the last round. And it's just like I said, I'm not a big Angela Hill fan, but I feel that she got royally screwed. I mean, that old saying, they screwed her but didn't kiss her. They didn't look her in the eye. She got done dirty. I mean, raw with no condom. You know, and I mean I mean it just happens too often in UFC, especially with certain fighters because just pushing a narrative. And Claudia is somebody that that fits the idea of what they want. And she kind of not the same person she was before. She really have lost a step. I think her fight with Jessica Andrade, where it took some out of her, she is not even focused much on her training. I saw a good bit of the fight, and she looked really bloated. I mean, one thing I'm like I said, I've talked about before. I'm a big admirer of female bodybuilders. I love women who are fit, and she had when I remember Carla Cadea started, she had a great set of abs, one of the greatest set of abs I've ever seen on a female, especially her size. And the problem with Claudia, she has those abs is just for show. She has no real core strength. I mean, body shots really took out of her a lot of out of her, and she has. It's just something. It seems like a lot of Brazilian fighters just don't have that great stamina. We look at somebody like especially like Amanda Nunes and a couple other Brazilian fighters who just they need to work on their stamina. And to me, Claudia looks a little bloated. She really did look bloated. I know she was fighting at 115, but she looked like she should be 125. She might go up to 125 after this. But it's just unfair what happened to Angela Hill. I think she should go ahead and file a police report. Say yes, I was robbed, first degree grand larceny. I can identify my three assailants, and it's just it's just a shame. Like I said again, I'm not a big fan of Angela Hill, but I respect the fact that she steps up every time when it's called to it's time to call to step up. And I hope maybe if fair is fair, to give her another opportunity. More likely, they probably give somebody like ooh, after this fight she dropped down a little bit, so probably maybe they might throw Amanda Ribas at her, or maybe um, I think a good shot maybe somebody who's kind of like on the bottom 12, maybe and if she can get past somebody like Rebus or maybe some of the up and comers, I think she has a good shot. But I feel like they'll probably throw somebody like you know Van Buren against her, Brianna Van Buren, who's coming up, so they can push her out. As you remember, Angela Hill one time was fighting in Invicta for a time, and she fought back and was able to come back to UFC. But now just to get the slap in the face. But I hope they get an opportunity. She get a rematch. I hope she get a rematch with this fight. This fight needs to be run back. It's not fair what they did to her. Like I said, this was not a robbery. This was grand larceny first degree, and we know who the assailants are. It's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.